Have you ever found yourself in this situation, endlessly searching through a file of items that have hardly or never been used at all? How much stress have you accumulated and how much time have you wasted? Are those excess belongings truly worth it, or are they simply a collection of meaningless items that you can't bring yourself to let go of? And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Life's Echoes, where matters of life find their voice. And if you learned something new from the video, please give it a like. In a world where more often seems like the norm, a growing number of individuals are finding solace in the minimalist lifestyle. Minimalism is not just about owning fewer possessions. It's a mindset, a way of life that promotes intentionality, simplicity, and focus on what truly matters. While the minimalist philosophy has never been about adhering to a particular set of forced rules, there are a few that make starting and maintaining the practice way easier. Just remember that minimalism is a personal journey, and individuals often customize these rules to fit their unique lifestyles and needs. The core idea is to simplify, reduce excess, and focus on what truly brings value and meaning to one's life. Here are some rules you can use as guidelines in starting your minimalist venture, and I hope they can improve your day-to-day life. The last rule in the list is my favorite and will absolutely kickstart your journey. The 30-day minimalist game. This game challenges you to declutter progressively. At the start of the month, you partner up with someone, be it a friend, family member, co-worker, or anyone you choose. Together, you make a decision to eliminate possessions that no longer serve a purpose in your lives. The game begins on the first day of the month by removing one item, gradually increasing the number of items removed each day. This gradual approach allows for thoughtful consideration of your belongings, helping you identify what truly adds value to your life. Whether it's collectibles, decorations, kitchenware, electronics, clothes, or tools, anything can go. Initially, the game seems easy. Getting rid of a few items doesn't pose much of a challenge, right? However, by the second week, the difficulty increases as you're required to part ways with over a dozen items per day. The objective is for one person to outlast the other, becoming the winner of the game. And if both participants manage to make it to the end of the month, both emerge as winners, as they will have successfully rid themselves of approximately 500 items. The 90-90 rule. The idea behind this minimalist practice is to get rid of the things that are not actively improving or serving your daily life. It encourages you to keep only items you've used or will use within 90 days. Look at a possession, pick something, anything, and ask yourself, have you used that item in the last 90 days? If you haven't, will you use it in the next 90? If not, then it's okay to let go. The rule's focus is not primarily on counting the number of days, but rather on prompting you to consciously consider when you last utilized each item. Your preferred duration may be 60 days, 120 days, or even 6 months to a year. Regardless of the specific rule you choose, it is crucial to be truthful with yourself. If your belongings lack a practical purpose or fail to bring you joy, chances are they are hindering you from leading a more fulfilling life. The box rule. This rule builds upon the previous 90-90 rule, which suggests that if you're uncertain about decluttering an item or whether you will use it in the next 90 days, you should place it in a box, store it in your attic or garage, and set a reminder to revisit it after 6 months. This guideline specifically applies to individuals who struggle with letting go of possessions. If, after the 6-month period, you find that you haven't needed anything from the box, it becomes evident that you can sell or donate the entire contents of the box. The spontaneous combustion rule. This rule is recommended for decluttering sentimental items. The process involves holding a sentimental item in your hand and contemplating the question, how would I feel if this item suddenly disappeared due to spontaneous combustion? If you would feel relieved at the thought, then it is advisable to let go of that item. If you would feel a sense of goodness, but still experience some guilt, you can consider taking a photograph of the item as a way of preserving the memory before letting it go. On the other hand, if the idea of the item vanishing devastates you, then it is clear that it is an item worth keeping. So, If those sentimental items occupying a whole shelf in your hall closet were to suddenly catch fire, and you would feel a sense of relief, it indicates that it is time to discard it. The 20/20 rule. The 20/20 rule, also known as the just-in-case rule, is a quick, practical way to knock out clutter in all of those common junk spaces in a home. Our house is burdened with an abundance of just-in-case clutter. We tend to hold onto numerous items, fearing we may need them someday. However, the truth is that this hypothetical day may never arrive, resulting in an overwhelming accumulation of unnecessary belongings. This rule is ideal for tackling this kind of clutter, as it advises us to declutter any item we are holding onto in case we need it, provided that it can be easily replaced within 20 minutes, and for less than $20 from our present location. Moreover, in a cluttered room, the primary culprits are not typically the most valuable or sentimental items. Your biggest enemies will likely be things like random shelf ornaments, extra coffee mugs, old t-shirts, or extra kitchenware. The 20/20 rule cuts all of those out immediately. An item is either quickly replaceable, or it isn't. It's either worth less than $20, or it's worth more. The nature of this quickfire method will exponentially speed up the time it takes you to declutter. Lastly, and my favorite rule, the investing rule. This rule places emphasis on purchasing high-quality products that may have a higher initial cost, but are longer lasting. The core concept is to prioritize quality rather than quantity. By choosing to invest in well-crafted and durable items, you decrease the requirement for frequent replacements, ultimately saving money and conserving resources in the future. Additionally, the investing rule also promotes the idea of investing in experiences rather than material possessions. Investing in material belongings can lead to stress and clutter your mental space without truly bringing happiness. On the contrary, experiences have the power to transform you as an individual, create lasting memories, and broaden your horizons. Allocating the saved money from refraining to buy excessive stuff can be used to embark on travels with family or friends, fostering meaningful connections and creating unforgettable and worth cherishing moments. Minimalism is a powerful tool for creating a life rich in meaning and purpose. By incorporating these minimalist rules into your lifestyle, you can embark on a transformative journey. Embrace simplicity, declutter your surroundings, and clear your mind. As you strip away the excess, you'll realize that meaningful relationships, enriching experiences, and a profound sense of contentment in the present moment are what truly matters in life. Comment down below which minimalist rules could best improve your life. And as always, thank you for watching.